So I'm going to be showing y'all how I do my blue eye look, and just I kind of try to do a more neutral face, not like tons of blush or anything, because I have the bold eye, but I think it's really cute, and if y'all want to see how I get it and not look like a crazy person with it, then y'all should probably, keep on watching, because so I'm gonna be showing y'all my blue eye look and like foundation and everything, but because I'm gonna do a blue eye look, I'm going to do my eyes first because there's a lot of fallout with blue. And yeah, I have all my palettes out right now that have blue eyeshadow. So we're gonna start with this one. It's BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil, and I mean, it's okay, I'm just using it for like, so we're going to use, I think, this one and this one. And I did prime this lid. I haven't primed the other one yet because my plan is to just do one on camera and then do the other one off camera, so. But I just took this color first and this color, and I just blended it into my crease a little bit to like have color there, but not so much where it's like overpowering, because this palette isn't really that pigmented. And now I'm going to take this one and the Morphe and James palette, and I'm just going to use the same brush. And I'm changing it. I don't want to use the same brush. I'm just going right on the outer part of my eye and then up into the crease. I need a darker blue because that ain't doing it. We're gonna use Fishy. It's in the Life's a Drag palette by Manny MUA, and kind of bringing it a little more. There we go. I just needed it like a little darker, because I want to be able to see the difference in the blues. I don't want it to all be the same color and just look, like this is meant to just be a flush of color, and then the color that you put like on your eyelid is supposed to be darker. And then I'm gonna take some of the that blue and maybe a little bit of that blue depending on how I feel, and I'm gonna bring it in a little bit more and then darken up the crease. So I mostly just started there and then I went out and up. I kind of look crazy right now, so I'm gonna take this brush, which is, I don't know if it's actually a blending brush, but that's what I've been using it for. And I'm just putting, it doesn't really matter what color, just like a light brown color to kind of soften up all of it. And then you just take it right above all of the blues, and then you just kind of blend it down into it, because you don't want it to be super harsh, and then you're gonna end up looking like, you know, that teacher from the 80s, and not a look. That's a lot better. So I'm not done with like the eyelid yet, but I want to put in the color that's going to be, you know, like right there. So I'm using this Fenty Beauty palette. It has that blue right there. And it's best if you wet your brush. I just take my setting spray and go like this. Super easy. And then you just put it in the blue, if I can get it to work. And then I might actually do a little bit of the white depending on how dramatic this color is. I know there's a lot of fallout with that Fenty palette because I use it a lot. Yeah, when you're doing a blue eyeshadow look, it's pretty easy to go from looking cool to looking like that meme or whatever. And then I just put a little bit of the white, which has like blue reflect in it, right in the inner corner to just kind of soften it up. I can't always have music going in my head, so that's why y'all see me dance like a crazy person all the time. So I'm just going to go in again with this blue and this blue. And then you just got to get them to meet up. So now I'm going to take the brush that I was using with like Fishy and all the other dark blues that I've been using, and I'm going to go back in with Fishy right on the outside of my eye, and then just kind of a little bit above your crease. I'm much better at showing y'all than explaining it. And then drag it underneath your eye like that. And then again, you want to go in with just a little bit of a light brown color. I'm actually going to get one from the James Charles palette too, because they have like this nude color almost. And I just don't want it to be too much. So I'm going to take it under the eye and over. And I just realized I'm going to have to redo the under eye because I didn't put foundation on yet. So that's cute. But yeah, you're mostly just trying to make it, the lines not super harsh, or like you're trying to kind of dull it down, but not, because you don't want it too, you know, not noticeable. You want it there. I don't explain things very well, sorry. Makes sense in my head, if that counts. it's really fun to do looks like this because you kind of can just do whatever with them. Sometimes I like to do, you know, like light blue, darker blue, but it's just like I'm kind of in the mood for like one of those all color, like close to the same color type of eye looks today for some reason. Have no idea why, but that's what's happening, so we're gonna go with it. And then I'm just adding more glitter because I like glitter. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with how that looks. So, I didn't think I would use all my palettes, but I did. You don't really need the BH Cosmetics palette that I use. I just kind of did it because I know it's not that pigmented, and I just did it as like a base color to like build on. But you could always just go straight in if you have like the Morphe palette, or it'd be a little bit more difficult with the Life's a Drag. But if you have like Life's a Drag and Fenty Beauty, then you'd probably be able to do one. But like you could just use the James palette because there's a glittery one in there, and there's like 4 different blue shades, so you could totally get the look done with just that palette. But I love all my palettes, so I try to use them all. Anyways, I'm gonna go do my other eye and then I'll be right back. So now that both my eyes are done, I'm gonna wait and do mascara at the end just because I don't want it to get all ruined by the foundation and stuff. So I'm gonna prime my face, and like I've said before, different people have different skin types, which means different primers. I have a, I'd say normal. It's not like oily or dry. I make really weird faces when I put on my primer. It's cool. I don't know. I know some people put it on with like a brush, I think, but like I don't care. My hands are clean. That's another thing. Don't be rubbing your hands all over your face if you don't wash your hands. This is only like, if you wash your hands, then do it this way. If you don't, go use a brush, and clean your brushes too, because bacteria can grow in them and all that. I can do a video on how I clean mine if y'all want. It's pretty easy. I'm gonna do the 2 different foundation thing again, since I still kind of have a tan, but it's not like too bad. My legs are darker than like my neck is. I ended up getting another one. So, yeah. See, my biggest fear is I'm gonna put in all this work doing this blue eyeshadow look, right? And then I'm gonna have to redo it because my foundation is gonna like take it off or something. I should have been more prepared today. I ain't got my foundation brush out. I'm a mess. I try to always do circles. I don't know if like that's a must, but that's what I like doing. And when you're trying to get really close to your eye, just kind of go like this with your brush to make it a little smaller. It's easier that way. At least I think it is. I don't know what other people think, but... And then I always just like to drag my brush down onto my neck. I don't know if there's really anything on the brush at this point, but like, might as well. And then I'm just going closer to my eye with the Beauty Blender and over my face, and I'm just gonna right where like my freckles are. I don't like my freckles, so I try to cover them up. Mixing these foundations really makes me like makes me look like I have like this flawless skin without any freckles, and I'm like, yes, that's what we want. I think I'm running out of foundation. Like, I usually get tons of it on my brush, and it didn't do it this time. How rude. I've been saying that ever since I started watching Full House, but I started watching that when I was like 10 years old probably. I have to have very good focus when I'm doing my makeup so I don't ruin the look. Especially when I do my eyeshadow first. I do it every once in a while, but like, it's not an all-time thing where I'm like, yeah, I need to do my foundation first. Like, no. Just every once in a while. What is that, on a blue moon or whatever? I don't know sayings very well, so. I really should like control my facial expressions probably. I mostly just do half and half on my forehead with the foundation colors. On my face, I don't though, but on my forehead, half of it, I put, you know, bronzer and all that on it, so. I was going through my makeup over the weekend, and like, I found all this stuff I haven't used in like forever. And I was like, really? Like, where have y'all been? It's always so hard for me to like use a brush on my nose. It just doesn't get it that well. That could just be a me thing. I've just recently started using this because I just got it, and it's just been like a really good brush to use on my face, so that's what I've been doing. But like I've probably said before, you don't have to use a brush for foundation. This girl at, I want to say Ulta, said that she thinks that you don't have to use as much product if you use a brush. I don't really know, doesn't really matter that much to me type of thing. But if you don't like using a brush, then you don't have to use one. It's just really whatever you want to use, whatever makes your heart happy type of thing. And I'm just using my ColourPop concealer. And you really don't need to even put this much on there. I'm just being extra with it. It's very white. But I got the lightest shade on purpose because I wanted I already posted a video on how to do my eyebrows, so I really don't feel the need to go in depth about them all the time or anything. So now I'm gonna take my, I don't even know what to call it. I can't even find, here we go. Oh, that was not a look. I'm just gonna take the powder off my face. And I already touched up my eyeshadow too, so. The next step is, you know, the usual. You gotta make the face have some color, or else you're gonna look dead. That's the tea. And you start from the top of your ear, and then you go down a little. If I can get it to cooperate. That's all I'm doing. Chiseled to the gods. I really need to not be like this. Someone teach me how to not be weird. This is just me being normal. That's the problem. It's not like I'm acting up for the camera. No. No, honey. Listen to me all the time. Someone save me from myself. I think my eyebrows look pretty good today. I finished them in like 5 seconds, so. Yeah, when I don't talk, I can get my makeup done pretty fast. Not unless, but like if I'm in the car or something, for some reason, it's like we need to be somewhere, so I'm going to do my makeup in the car. And I can never get done in time, so I'm always sitting there in the car, in the parking lot, and Mom's looking at me like, you done? Like, come on. I'm never done. And now I'm just going over it with the Hoola by Benefit because it's bomb and I love it. And I just need more of it. I don't need more, I have plenty left, but like, it's beautiful. I don't really like this little brush thing it comes with. I don't. It puts it on there way too harsh, and then you have to blend it out like a crazy person trying to make it not as harsh, and it's like impossible. Been there, done that. It ain't fun. It ain't the tea. Oh, okay. I was so confused, like all my blushes just disappeared, and I was like, where'd you go? We're going to use this Tarte thing. Let me take that out. We're going to use this thingy, and I'm just going to be using this one and that one. We're not going to use the super pink one because, like I said, I don't feel like this is a very blush type of look. So we're subtle blushing it up today. That's the thing. I don't know why I'm so extra today. I'm probably like this all the time. Ooh. I'm going to use the Moonchild palette. I've had this, I love it. It's just so good. I'm going to use Pink Heart and maybe a little Blue Ice. As y'all can tell, it's used very much. Actually, y'all really can't tell, but I'm going to use this one and this one. I don't really use like the purples that often unless I'm being extra. Well, I'm always extra, but unless I'm being extra. I just don't really like this brush for highlighting. Like, I don't know why I grab it, because as soon as I use it, every single time I remember, girl, you don't even like that. Oh, yikes. Let me use that to blend in real quick. So, note to self, Blue Ice has a blue, like, reflect. I forgot about that. And you want to know how you find out? You put it on your face, and then you look, and am doing my makeup, all of a sudden it's like I have really bad allergies. But it's just like, it strikes me even more when I'm doing my makeup. Every time. I feel like I put my highlighter in the same place as everyone else. Do I not? I don't know. If I don't, it's fine. I love how I use a brush that probably doesn't even have any contour on it, but like I don't really need it. I feel like I say that every single time. Oh well. What is that? Get out. How rude. We're gonna be done with her for today since she was trying to ruin the look. I really need to not have random songs stuck in my head all the time. So this is a tip. This is a tip for y'all. Always use setting spray before you put on mascara, because if you do mascara and then setting spray, you usually lose mascara like right there. And then you want to cry. Been there, done that. It ain't fun. Sometimes what I do is I'll do like a full face of makeup and then spray it and then do my eye look, but like, because it's all the same color, it doesn't really matter today. But if you have tons of different colors on there, I wouldn't recommend using setting spray. I would do your full face, spray it, and or cover your eyeballs, whatever makes your heart happy. I feel like that would look super good if I had blue lipstick, but usually what I recommend, I don't know about what everyone else recommends. I don't care. I live by my own rules when it comes to makeup, not other stuff, because I have to listen to what my mom tells me. But if you're doing a crazy eye look, you should do a calm down lip. If you're doing a crazy lip, you should do a calm down eye. As in blue eyes, nude lips. Red lips, brown eyes. But sometimes I break my own rules and I found a red that suits me. Oh, I like this. It's a little mini one. It's a Too Faced Melted Matte Queen Bee. I don't even know if I've used it. I love mattes. Matte lipsticks are just gorgeous. And nudes. I love nude lipsticks. Again, gorgeous. Yeah, I hate doing like simple eye looks. I like having crazy eye looks. And then I'm just gonna use this Huda Beauty lip strobe. What are these names? Tarte has lip paint, they have lip strobe. Can't y'all just be like, it's glitter? That's gonna be me. It's glitter. Plain and simple. I kind of don't know how to put on lipstick. It's glitter. I don't know why I'm like this all of a sudden. Maybe I'm like sleep deprived. All I do is sleep. Just kidding. Got a job. So I work a lot, but I like it. So good. I'm so all over the place today. Someone help me. I'm crazy. An essential to life is brushing your hair. Addison tip for you. So now that the look's done and I have the glitter on my lips and all that, and I low-key want more glitter, oh, let's try this. This is gonna be fun or horrible. So because it was matte, but then I put that like glittery gloss stuff on it, I'm going to take this palette and I'm gonna use the white one, and I'm just gonna, oh, yo, I love it. In love, 110%. Okay, so hopefully me being a crazy person passes, because maybe it's the blue eyeshadow. It makes me be extra. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I really don't know why I'm acting like a spaz today. That's even the right word. I don't know. I'm hyped for some reason. I don't know. I'm all over the place all of a sudden today. So I apologize for me being a crazy person. But if you liked my makeup look, or if you think it's hilarious when I act like a spaz, then like, subscribe. You can comment down below if you want, and all that jazz. And if you want to see more videos like this, then, you know, let me know what type of videos I should do. Obviously, it's going to be like in the makeup realm, because that's what I like doing, is makeup and all that. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed.